The protagonist introduces themselves as a college student looking for a part-time job. They find a night shift opening at a 24-hour grocery store. Despite warnings from locals about the store being weird, they take the job out of necessity. On the first night, things seem normal, but the store feels oddly quiet. The protagonist notices strange occurrences: lights flickering, shelves slightly moving, and a cold breeze inside the store. They try to shake off the eerie feeling, attributing it to first-day nerves. As the shift progresses, odd customers start appearing. A woman enters wearing outdated clothing and doesn't respond when the protagonist greets her. Her footsteps make no sound, and she vanishes after turning a corner. The protagonist begins to feel uneasy. The manager asks the protagonist to check the stock in the basement. The basement is dark, musty, and colder than it should be. Down there, they hear whispers and feel watched. They rush back upstairs after feeling a cold hand on their shoulder, but no one is there. A man enters the store, pushing a cart but not selecting any items. He stares at the protagonist for uncomfortably long moments. When they blink, the man and the cart disappear completely. This leaves the protagonist shaken. Shelves begin to fall without reason, and cans roll across the floor. The protagonist witnesses a bag of chips being torn open mid-air. The automatic doors open and close on their own, as if someone invisible is entering and leaving. The protagonist confronts the manager about the strange occurrences. The manager admits that the store was built on the site of an old hospital and that many customers and employees have reported ghostly sightings. Some of the spirits are from the hospital's past. On one of the last nights of their shift, the protagonist hears their name being called repeatedly. They turn around to see a group of shadowy figures standing in the produce section. The figures move toward them, but as the protagonist tries to leave, they find the door locked. After a few tense moments, the shadows disappear and the door unlocks. After a terrifying last night, the protagonist decides to quit. They describe feeling watched and haunted even outside the store. Although they needed the money, the experiences were too much to handle. They never return, but they hear stories from others about ongoing hauntings at the grocery store. The protagonist reflects on their brief time working at the store. They wonder if anyone else will take the job and experience the same terror. They warn others to think twice before working late shifts in strange places.